Let me be really clear about all of this. I said it during the State of the City. No one at this dais, including me, thinks that what's happening in Tacoma right now is okay. It's not. It's unacceptable. And I know you all feel it, and it's hard because, especially in COVID, you don't see us all the time. And Mike, I've been out to South Tacoma way. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to stop by and see you, but we've been going out to business districts and talking to businesses. And I know you don't see us, but I got too many notes all over the place, but a person who just came up, one of the last speakers who talked about how your heart is in Tacoma and how you love Tacoma. We all feel the same way. This is not a glamorous job. This is a difficult job, and we see what's happening in our city, and it is incredibly sad. I've been here since I was 3 years old. I'm 56 years old. I've never felt this way about my own city. So please know that while we don't have the businesses you have, and we don't feel the broken windows, we feel everything that's happening into this community. And there's not a day that I don't talk to one of these people on the dais who's asking the same question: what can we do to fix it? So I want you to know these are not just empty words and empty promises, but that's why we tried to do some short-term fixes. I know you'd rather have the windows stop getting broken, so would we, but we know that some of the offsets that we can do is something like being able to help repair some of the broken windows, but we don't want them broken anymore either. So I want you to know that those aren't just empty words, those are real. We stay up at night worrying about everyone who lives in the city. When I think about the robberies, I think about families who send their young people to go work in a Subway or at a Starbucks, or those of you who are making money for your families. And I think about the danger that they're in just trying to make a living, and it is unacceptable, and we are working hard to fix it. Now, working hard doesn't necessarily mean working quick, and I said that in the State of the City about 100 times about all the issues. These are not issues that will be solved quickly, but what I commit to you as the mayor, and I know I can talk on behalf of all the other 8 people who sit on this dais, we are not going to stop until it is solved, until Tacoma is restored to the city of destiny that we know it to be. So then let me stop for a second and say to those of you who are committing these stupid crimes in Tacoma, some of them very stupid, breaking a $5,000 door to sell less than $300 worth of equipment is stupid. It is dumb. And what I want to say to the criminals who think Tacoma is a good place for you, you can think it's good for now, but it's not going to stay good for you. We have police officers and a police department and a council that is committed to solving crime in this community. None of us want anyone, not our seniors, not any of our adults, not any of our children, to ever be afraid to go outside of their house. Gentlemen in the orange cap, I felt you when you talked about your family and your newborn child. And they should be able to live in the city of destiny, and the city of destiny should live up to its name. And it's not. It's absolutely not. So know that we know that. But know that we are also working hard. We'll talk to you. We'll be there for you. We'll open to any idea you have that will help us solve this problem. The thing that gives me hope about the city of Tacoma in moments like this is that you all still show up, that you still come to us and you say, we're willing to be a part of the solution. It's not like you're pointing your finger and saying, we're going to sit back and wait till you solve this. You're saying to us, how can we help? And we need to open that dialogue and be better at that dialogue, be more open to communication. I hate that you don't know all the things that we're doing. And so that's the other thing. We got to get better at communication. Some of you tonight may not even have known the amount of officers we don't have, or the fact that we have a new website and we're trying to recruit more officers, or that we're actually giving out money to entice officers to come to Tacoma. That's on us, not on you. And we need to do a better job of communicating what we are doing. Everyone in the city of Tacoma right now should know, if it's April 19th date, it is April 19th at noon. Everyone should know, tune in to listen to what our strategy is going to be moving forward and how we're going to get to solving that. And I invite the criminals who think Tacoma is the right place to be to tune in too, because your days are numbered. Tacoma is not the place for you. Now, I remember during the time we had protests, And I remember getting out of my bed at midnight and going to downtown Tacoma, walking onto the freeway and telling young people, this is not what you're supposed to be doing, and this is not the way to do that. If I could stand in front of every one of your businesses and tell criminals, go somewhere else, I absolutely would myself with no gun. Even though I was a marksman shooter in the military, which is an expert marksman. I don't own a gun now and don't plan on owning one. But let me be clear, I have enough passion to have a gun for this city. So enough is enough. And we want to work with you to solve these issues, and we're going to do, again, whatever we can. What I laid out for you were just a few things that we're doing. But if we have to begin to have weekly calls, whatever we can do, I am saying before you tonight, we're willing to do it. This city is too important to all of us. The 220,000 people who call Tacoma are too important to let this continue. So I say thank you to all of you who were here tonight. Thanks to all of you at home who didn't have the time to show up, who are working in your businesses right now, trying to make a living for yourself and your families. To those of you who took the time to close your doors or to be here, we not just appreciate it, but I just want you to know that we hear you, and these are not empty words. I can't say that enough.